pushed himself all the way into the top 10. Has been going out of his mind, pushing Ranno to the limits that, like, we really hadn't seen any other Rannos come this close and this high. Ranno's always been considered a good character, but he's never been, like,
the high character.
Right. So Darai's been just showing what this character can do, and his confirms, his neutral, just the way he can recover. It seems like he's never, like, he might be in disadvantage, but he's never going to die.
Yeah.
You're never going to get that true, nice, easy kill on him. You have to work so much to kill this character.
And it's honestly going to be interesting to see how that plays out in the neutral between these two players, because it's going to come down to who makes the first whiff, because if both of these players are playing patient, it's definitely going to come down to who becomes more antsy, just waiting for something to happen.
Right. And the biggest thing is, Etalus is, as we've talked about, Etalus is a big boy.
Yep.
Ranno is going to love that. He's going to, all his hits are just going to link into each other for forever.
Yep, this bubble, that's exactly what's going to be happening to Etalus. I mean, we're seeing how quickly that Darai can get these moves off on this bubble. Now, just imagine that on an Etalus. That's what Bagel's going to have to deal with.
Yeah, and it makes, especially like any kind of kill confirms, the little like single hood up airs or like down airs, those kind of hit confirms, while can be a little bit tricky on some other characters, even some of the other bigger characters. It's Etalus is kind of like, he's just so big, he's going to get clipped by so much stuff that just you're not going to get clipped by as any other character.
Yep. Yeah, I can respect this choice for the first pick here. Gives both characters good movement. The platforms are nice to drop down off of or have cover from your opponent's aerials.
Plus, you got those kind of platforms are nice, and you can get those. Etalus can get ice up there and really kind of.
That right there is going to be annoying.
That whirly-dirly, that's one of those moves that, like, while there's always kind of niche uses for it, like stuff like that. You didn't see it as much, but Darai has really, like, pushed that move. To, like, it does so much, especially with, like, recovering.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he definitely pioneered the use of that right next to the edge of the stage, because, like that right there, he's waiting for you to hit him so he can just tech off the wall and get a free option to get back onto the stage.
Yeah, and right now, looking really good, has 120, 135% on Etalus. Right now, like, that's the thing, like, basic down tilt, a quick up air, that could easily lead into an up smash, and that's a quick stock. That's an easy stock. Right now,
Bagel is no stranger to playing it patient in these tense situations where it could pull around, because he knows he has the burst speed to just get in there and turn things around.
Yeah, we were saying what Darai was doing in that bubble earlier with armor. That's what Etalus honestly is at this point. He's that. He's honestly that kind of bubble. He's just not gonna go far, and it's just gonna be hard. Oh, nice.
The tail end of that armored up B, keeping him safe, but Darai saying, you know what, I got slippery up strongs too. I'm gonna show you how it's done as well.
This is the battle of the Dakuses.
Oh God.
Whose is better?
Unfortunately, hard to say, because both of them have really strong points.
Yep, and different uses in a lot of cases too.
Yep.
Oh my God. Bagel had such a he had an 80% lead, and he's now lost it.
Yeah, just one opening is all Darai needs, and that's scary to think about from a player. Just being able to convert that efficiently and that effectively, but at the same time, you can't overextend, because right there, Bagel took advantage of it. Goodbye.
Oh yeah, and that's well, like, and I think Etalus up, he can ignore those needles until he's not in the up B anymore. And that's the thing is, like, Darai will wait, and Ranno has the ability to really kind of wait and stall until he wants to use those needles.
Yeah. And I mean, just being able to play around that is going to be really key as this set develops between these two players.
Right now, just kind of both kind of trading hits, kind of trading percent. Oh, big up smash by Bagel right there. Has an edge guard opportunity, and this is really huge.
Yep. He even has time to get some armor on himself, so that's going to help him live a bit longer here.
Oh! Darai was looking for something. Didn't quite see it. Didn't quite go for anything, but back to even percents.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is...
Yeah, I can respect that option. Going off stage, make sure you keep yourself safe.
Oh, and I like that. Bagel's really trying to do some kind of cheeky mix-ups right there. Just, this is so scary. Oh my God.
You can only hold out so long.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing is, like, you gotta, like, at whatever you decide you gotta do to live there, you have to hold to it. If you're gonna hold out with the bubble, you got to go all the way. Because if you kind of like, maybe I don't want to, and start turning back, you're just not gonna go anywhere, and it just becomes an easy back air. But held all the way out, was all the way in the boss zone, and darai was able to get all the way out there and just get the back air, get the kill.
Yeah. But on a stage like this with so much more ground space to work with, this could be what Bagel needs in order to start putting the paint onto darai here.
Yeah. And we see that early right at the ledge there, trying to get, beta hit so you can tech. But if you watch Bagel just like single down tilt and then immediately backed away, he knows darai's gonna immediately tech, go back on stage, and he's trying to punish that.
Yeah, I mean, just knowing what you can do and when to call it off in itself is a crucial skill to have because it leaves fewer openings for your opponent to take advantage of.
Good confirmed by Bagel right there. Ooh, getting some. That's 32% right there. And he's got a lot going. Oh, already to 84%. Finally gets clipped by, does not matter. But that's actually the one thing too with this matchup is because of the way, with how disjointed Ranno uppy is. Etalus,
goodbye.
Beautiful double dunk right there. But yeah, that Ranno uppy, because it's has solid disjoint right at the tip.
Yep.
Etalus thinks he's right out of range, can punish.
Oh, the bubble.
Yep. And that's honestly one of the things that Ranno is. He's not a super light character, but he's not a middleweight. Yeah. But he's still light. He's still gonna die early. But that bubble just makes him honestly feel like a heavy sometimes, or he just he lives for forever.
Yeah, it can be really frustrating to kill him because of that. So you definitely have to take consideration when you're killing the Ranno, what move you're using, because if you're sending him towards the ball, it's just going to make it that much harder to kill him.
I like that. Downer, falls out of downer, immediately down tilt, just check the Etalus. Don't let any recount happen. But right now, Bagel's got a really big lead, and he's kind of shown he's been able to, he's been able to get some confirms into his dash tag into the up smash. But right now he just needs to get back safely.
Yeah, the problem is darai able to use those super jumps. Not going to make it easy, but coming in from below doesn't matter because just knock him off with the nair fair and he is gone.
To the depths with you. He does get the armor though, which honestly I like that. Using it right there gets the armor F smash. And there it is. That's a nice kill right there.
Yep, using that platform, give himself some cover from those angled darts, and able to just get that F strong off in time to cover the landing option.
Yep. Oh, that's Bagel tying up 1-1, and honestly, this it feels like either of them they'll be down 100%, 80%, whatever, and then the next moment it's oh cool, that their opponent's now at the same percentage as them.
Yeah.
They've done it with when they're even, when they're ahead, behind. They just both of them are showing they have solid combo games, can easily rack up that percentage so quickly.
Yep.
And then when they need to, they're confirming their kills. They're not doing any crazy kill confirms. They're just racking up percentage and then using their solid fundamentals and solid options to just grab kills.
Yeah, they just understand that this is a situation where you're going to need to respect your opponent's neutral, and just playing patiently and efficiently is what's going to win the day here.
Bad situation. Oh,
wow. Still alive here.
Went so far off to try to get an attempt. Bagel kind of diffused it, but Rice still got back first and was able to just kind of reset the whole situation.
Why not a third? Why not?
Back air, back air, back air.
We having a sale today? I didn't realize they were on discount.
Yeah, and that was a 0 to death.
Oh,
that was a 30-second 0 to death. That was just solidly constantly resetting.
Yep.
And right now, Bagel can't find anything. Darai is honestly, darai seems a little upset that he lost the game.
Yeah,
I mean, no more.
Yeah, I mean, this is the opposite of the more reserved edge guarding we saw the last game. I think darai remembered, oh wait, I'm Ranno. I can jump up high and bully this bear off stage.
Yeah, and Bagel's lost 2 stocks, and darai's taken 30%.
Yeah, and this is just barely over a minute.
He's honestly almost, Bagel's almost about to lose his other stock. Yep. Oh, he read him in. Wait. That's it. That's it.
A minute and 15 seconds is all that game took. Wow, that is some efficient edge guarding.
I don't know what darai kind of darai came to some kind of epiphany. It was I'm just going to win now. And
I think it's the remembering of back air.
Yeah, honestly, just no. Bagel got off stage and just was never allowed to leave. Could not breathe, could not get back.
Yep.
Oh my god, immediate parry.
If you're not going to be allowed to get back, may as well make sure your opponent isn't allowed to get back either.
Yeah. But right now, Bagel's just struggling. Like, Bagel just can't get a hit. Another 0 to death.
And these confirms from Darai into these fairs is just really taking these stocks instantly, and that's really the biggest downfall of Etalus in this matchup because his recovery is so vertical. It falls right into the hands of Ranno and Darai in terms of what they're looking for, and they're looking for those fair spikes off of that sweet spot.
And I think, like, first 2 games, Darai was playing a much more reserved game, not doing anything, like, not going for anything too crazy, just kind of like just getting needles, just stuff like that. Every now and then got a double dunk or got a solid dunk, but just kind of realized, no, I'm just gonna push you.
Changing tempo.
Yeah. And Bagel was not ready for it, and Jesus.
And unfortunately,
Bagel's
still
done.
not ready for these tongues either.
Bagel's done. Bagel's left.
Wow.
I think, I don't know if we're gonna see fist bump or anything. Yep,
Quick bump.
But yeah, Bagel.
I mean, that's got to be frustrating because it's like that game 2, it felt like he had something going, some momentum building for him, but then Darai's like, I'm just going to edge guard you to oblivion, and just destroyed his mentality, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I know, like, well, we all love Bagel. Bagel, his